Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Sullivans.
That's right, the Sullivan family, guys, are now going to be known as the Sullivans. They've had a name change. Would you credit it? They thought that was a great idea. I can't even tell you what I am thinking right now. Obviously, you've already seen the intro to this video. I hope everybody gets the reference. If not, you're in for a treat.
I bet I make a few mistakes there. Hello, darling. I bet I keep saying the Sullivan family, even though we've changed it to the Sullivans. Are you alright? Is everything okay? She's okay. She's okay. She absolutely loves her new bed. I don't know if Zoe's going to talk about it today. She might do. But she absolutely loves her new bed. So she actually has a nap in her new bed now in the mornings. She goes straight into her new bed at bedtime. Usually what she normally does is lies down on our bed with us and then just chills out and goes to sleep.
Yeah, that's right. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the actual important stuff regarding the name change and the new branding and such, we have the brilliant news that Flo has recently, get this, she has recently been given her own brand new own self bed, right? It's amazing. Would you believe it? A 2-year-old, is it a 2-year-old? Is she 2? Anyway, yeah, a young child getting a bed. Whoa! I never saw that coming. You tell us again about this bed, Ben. Tell us again. It sounds an intriguing story for the natives. Do we need to know how big this bed is, or how, the dimensions, whereabouts in the bedroom the bed is kept? Oh, it sounds a good one. In fact, they did a whole vlog about it the other day, so if you want to go and watch that, go and watch that, because I'm not going to get into that anymore. The bed story, just yeah, it's great.
Now, it's straight in her bed. Literally straight in her bed. She absolutely loves it. She has been popping into our bed like at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, but that's to be expected.
It's to be expected, is it? Can't even make the joke. It's so I personally wouldn't pop into your bed at 3 or 4 in the night, especially if you've got Zoe in there. It's just no. It's a no from me every time.
She's only 2, well, nearly 3. So yeah, she absolutely loves that bed. Now, I don't know if you've already noticed or seen our post on our community feed, or seen our artwork or anything else.
In fact, Ben, I haven't seen such a thing, so I'm just going to head on over there and have a little gander at what you had to say. Oh, here it is. The Sullivans, it is now. Morning all, quick channel update for you. So, Zoe and I have talked about changing our channel art and channel name for a while, just as a freshen up for 2025. And we feel that the Sullivans feels like a more fitting name for us now. Hope you like it, guys. Ben, how are you? How the hell are you? I've not spoken to you for a little while now, Ben. I have to say, I love the name the Sullivans. I absolutely adore it. I think it suits you. I'm not quite sure how you came up with such a thing, but it's not to be sniffed at, is it? Love it for you.
But we've been making some changes to our social media, to our Facebook, to our YouTube. Me and Zoe have been talking about how we can kind of change things for 2025 going forward with like YouTube and everything else, and how many videos we make, when we make them, when we take a break, because we've been making. So when we took the decision to make a video pretty much every single day, like when you're doing Vlogmas, we never really factored in if we couldn't make a video that day, or if we were going to take a break, or whatever, never really factored that in. It was always playing on my mind. In the back of my mind, I was like, no, we need to kind of dedicate a day where we say no vlog, and that gives us a day to catch up then on the filming, editing, admin, and that kind of stuff.
I always wonder when YouTubers say they've got to catch up with admin. Now, I'm a YouTuber, right? So I should know. But when they say they're going to catch up with admin, what exactly do they mean by that? What kind of admin is involved in YouTubering, right? Answering emails, maybe. Checking your emails, maybe. What else is there's nothing. I mean, like accountancy, but you don't have to do that every day or even once a week, once a year probably. I really can't fathom what they mean by admin. I in my head, right, when Zoe's doing her admin, she just means she's got to wash up and tidy the house or something. That's what I've got in my head anyway.
Darling, you okay? She's just wandering about. She's cool. So we made a few decisions, and the first decision that we made was we've been thinking about changing the name of the channel from the Sullivan family to the Sullivans.
Smart move, Ben. Smart move. You are a smart cookie, aren't you? Dropping the family off the name. Everybody will think that you're just this regular non-family channel, right? Won't they? No, Ben. The same will be true whether or not you're called the Sullivan family or the Sullivans or Mrs. Baker down the street. I don't fucking know. Yeah, whatever your name is, right? You'll still be a family channel. And family channels exploit their kids. Am I right? Am I right? You know I'm right, don't you, Ben? Tell me I'm right. I know I'm right. Everybody else knows I'm right, but yet you plod along, don't you? Carrying on with the child exploitation of so many of your children, whether they want to or not. Just you continue, but drop the family from your channel names. Might deceive one or two people, I guess.
Because we think that the Sullivans actually sounds more like us. We are the Sullivans at the end of the day. And it's just always, we've been talking about it for ages, and we thought, oh, well, let's just change our channel name to the Sullivans and our Facebook page to the Sullivans. And, you know, and it really, really works. We really, really like it. So we hope you do too, guys.
Oh, I love it, Ben. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know what I think the best part of changing your channel name from the Sullivan family, which was TSF, which you happen to have printed on your merch all over the place. And, you know, what's going to happen to those 3 people who might have bought your merch with TSF on it, you know, your logo? How are they going to feel now? Or is your merch suddenly going to become invaluable because it can't be purchased anymore now, can it? You're going to have to change that too. What's it going to just be? TS. TS. Or maybe TF. The fuck is that about? Honestly. Anyway, yes, that was my main concern. Did you have the same concerns, or were you just not bothered? Maybe you didn't sell any at all, so maybe it doesn't affect you whatsoever.
And you'll see that on our artwork as well. We've changed it to the Sullivans. And we'll try and introduce the videos as the Sullivans, but, you know, we'll probably forget now and again and call it the Sullivan family, but that's okay, because we're still the Sullivan family.
So Ben, I absolutely adore your new artwork. I especially love your logo and choice of fonts and design in general. I think it's brilliant. I'm not quite sure where you got the inspo from for this, but I came across this before and I thought, hang on a second, that looks suspiciously like yours, doesn't it? Not quite the same, obviously. I'm not saying it's exactly the same, but it is fairly similar. If we put them side by side, we can see it does have a certain ambiance of the same sort of vibe, I feel, right? And as many of you probably already know, and some of you might not, this is the Sullivans, the original Sullivans, right? Ben and Zoe could never be the Sullivans, but this was an Australian soap back in the early 80s, late 70s, and it was very popular. Even made it onto daytime TV over here, and I've seen it a few times. And this is them anyway. Loved the Sullivans. They were great. The original Sullivans, brilliant. The next Sullivans, not so great. You see the difference though. I know some people will say, oh, look at those kids, they were being exploited back in the day, weren't they? They were on TV and everything, and that's exploitation. You should be talking about children and child actors. That's exploitation. Isn't it? Exploitation, guys. Exploitation and everything. But no, it's not the same thing. Honestly, it's not the same thing. The difference here is that those are on TV with like contracts and child rights, workers' rights in actual fact. And above all else, they are playing a character, right? The actors on that TV show and any other TV show with children, the actors do not play as themselves. They don't reveal all their private information. They don't reveal all their inner, deeper, darker secrets. They don't reveal anything about themselves because they're playing a character. They reveal information about that character. And on child vlogs or vlogs with children in it, they are playing as themselves. Every last inch of their lives has been vlogged. Everybody knows everything about their lives. They're being endangered in their lives. Child actors, they don't reveal where they live, for example, so they're not in danger in that sense. And they have rights. That's the most important thing, rights. Back in the day, they had less rights than they do now, but they definitely have rights now. And now is what is most important right now in terms of exploitation. We need to stamp it out in vlogs and influencer lifestyle. It is it's of paramount importance, but still the Sullivan family don't listen.
Anyway, right, so that's one thing covered. The next thing is the videos. So when do we kind of like schedule videos? When do we post videos? When do we start? When do we take a break and all that sort of thing? It seemed to us that we might post all week, or then we might not post on a Monday, or we might not post on a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Saturday or whatever else. And it just felt a bit fractured and a little bit kind of, we needed to rein that all back in a little bit. So we are going to be doing 6 vlogs a week.
Wow, like your heroes, the Inghams, they do 6 vlogs a week. You must be taking tips from them, I guess.
And the day that we won't be vlogging, or the day that a video won't be posted, is on Monday night.
Oh, that's a terrible decision. Oh, I can't believe they missed the mark. So close and yet so far away. How could they be so stupid? Ben, how could you be so stupid? You and your business brain and your business partner, Zoe, you know? It's unbelievable. Right, you know the Inghams don't post on a Monday night. You know that, don't you? Because that's why you're not posting one day a week. And also, you know, they're your friends, apparently, fans or whatever, right? If they don't post on a Monday, your golden opportunity to grab the bull by the horns and take that little percentage of people who don't have anything to do on a Monday night, that was your opportunity. That was your opportunity to take that chance. And he's just missed it. He missed it. I can't believe he missed it. Oh, Fuck, you missed it.
Because Monday night's a good night, because obviously Zoe goes and does the big shop and things like that, and that gives me a chance to kind of catch up with editing and all the stuff that we do in the background. You know, it gives us a chance to kind of go right, because what I'd like to do is always you know, be on it and give you the vlogs regularly, rather than you guessing when we are and aren't going to be putting vlogs on, if you know what I mean. So that's the other decision that we made regarding YouTube, is when do we post videos, when do we kind of schedule them. And it's going to stick at 6 p.m. And it's going to be every day of the week apart from Monday night from now on. And I shall put,
I'll make sure I'm available the other 6 days, all right, man? I'll make sure of it. I can't wait to see what absolute nonsense you put out the rest of the week. I don't think anybody's really bothered about what days you're putting videos out. If they appear, they appear. If they don't, they don't.
Put that in our bio. I shall also put it on our artwork. I'll just slightly change our artwork, and I shall also put a little post out on the community feed as well for you guys. So yeah, just to kind of like tighten up when and where we put our videos on, and it also gives people, well, you now know when to expect the videos, rather than coming onto our channel and hoping for the best and all that sort of stuff. So we just thought that was another change to put in. And then what was the other thing we're looking at? Oh yeah, that lives. Right, Fridays have become a little bit difficult in that there's different things going on now on Fridays. We've got people working. There are dance night. There's dance on now on a Friday, and there's other little bits and bobs going on that are making Fridays a little bit more difficult for us. So what we've said, what me and Zoe have decided, is that we will do a live the first Friday of every month, and that means we can arrange things, and me and Zoe can then sit down with you, and to be honest with you, we'll have a lot more to talk about, because obviously it's been a month.
Yeah, but it's still a Friday. You just said that Fridays are difficult. What makes one Friday a month less difficult than other Fridays? To me, Ben, it sounds very much like you're cutting down on a lot of things when you really need to be ramping things up, because your views are terrible, right? They're better than mine, obviously. I'm not comparing, but if you've quit your job, or you're not going to get a job because this is now your full-time job, it's not a full-time wage that you're bringing in. I can guarantee you're not bringing in a full-time wage. I can absolutely guarantee you're not bringing in enough money to cover 14 people. That is without a doubt. Anyway, that is the Sullivans. They are now known as the Sullivans and will forever be known as the Sullivans. I love it. I love the name change. I'm all for it. I'm down for it. I think that it will go down well in the family vlogging community, because that's right, Ben, you're still a family vlogger. You can't get away from that tag. Anyway, if you have appreciated this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.